Hello, welcome back to the channel 1 Mark Solution. And I'm here with few assertion reason kind of question of chapter 10, 12th biology, that is microbes in human welfare. So let us go directly to the question. First question, it says that chemical pesticides are more hazardous as compared to the biopesticides. Nothing to think much, isn't it? It's correct. Chemical pesticides are more hazardous, so it is correct. And let us see the next statement. Chemical pesticides are mostly non-specific. That means they kill useful pests and hazardous one. Expensive, very true. And it is hazardous as it pollute the atmosphere, it pollute water, it pollute soil. So what is this? Both the statements are correct. And why the chemical pesticides are more hazardous? It is explained here with the sentences. So what is the option? Correct option. Both the statements are correct. And the second statement reason is giving a proper explanation for the first. So no doubt the answer is A. Let's come to the second question. Yeast should not be used in brewing and baking industries. Yeast, a unicellular fungus, as we all know, is commonly called as baker's yeast. Isn't it? Saccharomyces cerevisiae is commonly called as baker's yeast and it is used. So the statement is wrong. They produce several harmful products doing, that's again wrong. So what must be the answer? Answer is D. Both assertion and reason statements are wrong. It's a very easy question comparatively, isn't it? Let's come to the third question. Most of the orchids are dependent on fungi in seeding stage. So we know that orchids plants have a obligatory parasitic kind of relationship with fungus where all the nutrients are supplied by the fungus. So the statement anyway is correct. Okay. And then reason, the fungal mycelium penetrates the cortical cell of the orchid roots. So that statement, even though is correct, is not an explanation for the first one. That is, orchids are dependent on fungi in the seeding stage. And here they are saying cortical cells of the orchid roots. Even though both the statements are correct, the statement is also correct, but it is not a proper explanation. So which will be the answer? Answer is option B. Fourth question, assertion statement is like this. Industrial fermentations are money-making ventures. So we have seen industrial fermentation here. That means the use of microbes in the industrial purposes. So we know that it's large quantity of making. So it is money-making. So that statement is true. Then comes, they require a thorough, proper research to discover high yields of produce at least possible expenses. So this statement also stands correct. So what is this? Both the statements are correct. It's a money-making venture and the statement is also correct, but this is a different statement, isn't it? It is not standing as a proper explanation for the first one. So the option is B. Now we have come to the last question of this chapter. Leguminous plants are best preferred for rotation of crops. We know what is crop rotation. We have seen from the lower classes. It is a practice of what? That is using different plants subsequently on the same plot of land. What is the idea here? To improve the soil health. To improve soil health. That means to make the soil more fertile or to maintain the fertility. And the reason here given, they have root nodules which have nitrogen fixing bacterium, Clostridium. Look at that up till the end. If it comes, everything is correct, isn't it? So up till the Clostridium, everything is correct. That means if it is somebody else's Isobium, we will say correct. Here, as it is a Clostridium, it is wrong, and this is correct. So otherwise, look at that, root nodules, nitrogen fixing bacterium is there, and because of that, it makes the soil rich in nitrogen, and that is why we prefer. So what should be the answer? One statement is correct, A assertion is correct. The second statement is wrong. So option is C. So with this, we have come to an end of this present chapter, chapter 10's assertion reason of kind of question. I'll meet you again with the chapter 11 on another date. Thank you.